So if you're looking for your next vacation destination and you're using this video for help, I'm going to assume you're into some weird adrenaline junkie stuff. But good for you. Do it while you're young. Just make sure you live to tell the tale. My subscribers are very important to me. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. First off, I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What is the sketchiest place you have ever visited? Trying to think myself where it's been. Oh yeah, it was a brothel in Cuba. It was supposed to be a candy store. I'm not even kidding. Let's jump into our list with the top 5 deadliest places in the world. In the number 5 spot, we have Death Road. Wow, what a surprise. A place called Death Road made the list of deadliest places in the world. Just the way it is. It just worked out that way. Situated in Bolivia, Death Road gets its name for being 11,000 feet of dangerous path that has a very sharp incline and poorly constructed barriers on either side. And those barriers, well, they'll give way even with the slightest touch. Who built these things? Now you would think that would be enough to deter people from going and crossing this road, but that isn't the case, and 300 people die here each and every year. People continue to walk and even cycle down it. They tried to walk the Death Road, and now they're literally walking, the Death Road. Don't go to Bolivia and walk this thing, guys, for real. Up next in the number 4 spot is Mount Everest. Settled between Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest is famous for being the tallest mountain in the world. Also that Paramount logo? Yeah, I believe that's the one they're circling. Well, a man by the name of Edmund Hillary managed to scale the mountain back in 1953. Since then, about 200 people try each and every year to recreate the stunt, despite more than 250 people meeting their deaths during their attempts. Seriously, those who scale it as of recent, well, they have to follow a trail of bodies of people who have died trying to get to the summit. The reasons they pass away, well, they include hypothermia, mountain sickness, falling, avalanches, exposure, just to the elements. You get it, it's a dangerous place. At least they died with a nice view, I guess. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have Naples. The city in Italy can best be described as a giant death trap. I know I said that with a smile, but it's true. It's a community over 650,000 people surrounded by volcanoes, each and every side. I know, it sounds so fantastic, but it's not. Well, at least for normal people. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to build a giant city here? Satan? Less than 2,000 years ago, one of the volcanoes exploded and entirely took out 2 ancient cities, Pompeii and Herculaneum. And you know what they say? Well, history, it repeats itself. Next up at the number 2 is the Grand Canyon. This spot in Arizona is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and probably the most dangerous one. Although a popular tourist attraction, all it takes is one selfie in the wrong place, and you may find yourself plunging over the edge. This has happened to roughly around 800 people since the 1800s. Okay, maybe they weren't all taking selfies, but maybe they got kicked by their camel or something. Now, it doesn't help that the majority of Grand Canyon visitors are retirees. I'm sorry that I'm actually laughing. I just got a visual in my head of the old commercial of get yourself a motorized wheelchair, and there's a bunch of ladies beside the Grand Canyon and this is great! But what if they fell in? That thing could take a ride for itself. All I'm saying, guys, is make sure grandma has her glasses on when she goes to check, the Grand Canyon off her bucket list. And perhaps, don't put her on a motorized car. I'm just looking out for you guys and the retirees. Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have San Pedro Sula. Now, this city is situated in the Honduras, which seems like a perfect vacation spot with its coral reefs and lush forests. But when a place is called the murder capital of the world, you have to stop and think maybe Cuba would be a better option this time. Unless you're gonna go to that brothel I talked about in the intro. Or for some, maybe that's perfect. I don't know. With approximately 1,700 homicides per 100,000 people due to an insane illegal firearm trade, San Pedro Sula is the leader of the homicide board. And that's not something you want to have to explain to your fiance on your honeymoon. Honey, I found a great place for a wicked deal. Honey? Honey? They already killed her, and we didn't even get there yet. So there you have it, the top 5 deadliest places in the world. Which one's on your bucket list? Or what's the craziest, scariest place you've ever been? Sound off down below. Anyone got something crazier than my brothel in Cuba? That wasn't a candy store? They were just selling women? And I was 14. It was very scary. Alright guys, sound off down below. My name is Michael McCrudden. Subscribe. Share this channel with your friends. Let me know what you think about my hat. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!